Hey, what's up guys? My name is Truthful, and today I'm bringing you guys my first video on AAH. I really want to thank everybody a part of the team, especially the leaders and Bassi for letting me get this opportunity to join the team. I'm actually in a really tough situation at this point because my computer is broken because it caught on fire. I'm not exaggerating that at all. My computer caught on fire, so basically what happened was the computer's insides fried and it left this huge burn mark on my desk, and the outside basically just got super hot and it caught on fire, which is crazy to think about, but that's broken. My main computer's broken. I don't have any other ones, and I'm currently saving up right now, and I'm actually 14, so I can't go get a proper job and work there and get a ton of money. I'm getting paid $100 a month right now because I have a lot of responsibility at my house right now. I can't say why, but I have a lot of responsibility right now, and I have to watch my brother a lot, and I'm getting paid for babysitting my brother and other people's children as well. So I'm using my mom's computer, and the reason why I'm having trouble with talking to everybody a part of the team is because my mom doesn't like Skype. The reason why she doesn't like Skype is because she has a big thought in the back of her head that people, strangers, can IP track us. She watches too much drama television, but she thinks that people can IP track us and kill our entire family, which I really wouldn't see the point of doing that, or why somebody would do that to a random family, but she just thinks that. And before I get into my topic for today, I actually want to introduce the gameplay. It's a triple nuclear on the map Plaza, I believe. I'm not very fond of the Black Ops 2, so much that I don't even own the game, but it's by InSheel. It's a really sick gameplay. I've actually watched it twice in a row. It's really good. Just stay tuned for that. For the triple nuclear, it's just crazy. I don't see how people on this channel can get these amazing gameplays like this. I think the last video I watched, the one that Bassi commentated on, it was like a double Moab and free-for-all on Modern Warfare 3 Carbon. It's crazy. But just make sure you guys go check out InSheel and myself. Our links will be in the description below. Like I said previously in this commentary, I am 14, and a lot of people comment on my videos. At least 45% of the comments I get on my videos are always telling me that I don't sound like I'm 14, but to me, personally, I do sound like I am 14, or at least around that age, somewhat around there. Another, I guess you could say, interesting fact about myself is that I have 8 cats and 4 dogs. I'm not going to go through the trouble of naming every single one for you guys. On my channel, I tell life stories. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean things I've experienced that I think are interesting, funny, or maybe scary, something like that. Not a sob story about a teenage girl that cuts herself because her boyfriend broke up with her. If you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about those people that have like words written on cards and they have sad music in the background and just put it up to the camera, and it's one sentence at a time and it takes 20 minutes to say one word. One other thing I do on my channel is I tell advice and I do certain topics. I did one on relationships a while back. It's something like that, something I think you guys could relate to or find interesting. Now that that's out of the way, I actually have a story for you guys today. This is the time where basically a dad tried to fight me at one of my U14 soccer games last year. Pretty much I'm really big on the sport of soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. I really hate calling it soccer, but I am from the US and that's what everybody calls it here. And if I say football, you know, we have that gigantic sport. Honestly, with the sport, I see myself as more of an individual player. I don't work well with teams, especially people that I don't know. So I kind of tend to stay away from teams. I only play with my friends mainly just because we have good chemistry with each other and I know how they play. I just play with new teams because we only play for a good season with like random teams that you can pay to get on, or competitive teams are good to me, but just random teams I can't play with them. Now the setting of the story is going to be a small little military base known as Fort Polk, Louisiana. If you guys don't know where that is, I am actually not surprised whatsoever because it's dead center in Louisiana. It's just in the middle of nowhere, and the best thing we had there was like a Walmart. I'm not even exaggerating. It was like 20 minutes away too. I'm playing with this U14 team, and it's the Fort Polk team. There's a bunch of them. There's this thing called CYS, I believe, and they register a bunch of sporting things, and so I'm on this team, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we all get up. We go to this game. It's an hour away from Fort Polk, Louisiana. We're going to Alexandria to play the bigger team there, which is kind of unfair because we're playing in this small little base and they have this huge team from this gigantic city known as Alexandria. And I say gigantic, but it's not really that big. It's just really big compared to where we were. Now that I just said that, you guys can realize why I would be kind of in a bad attitude because of the whole matchup. Usually on most of my teams, I'm a starting midfielder. In soccer, a midfielder, you run back and forth between offense and defense, so you're getting a fair share of running and you have to do a lot of work, and I don't think the parents seem to realize that at this game. It's about to reach halftime, and from the left side of me, because we're running down the field, and on the left and right sides there are 2 sets of bleachers, and on my left side, I knew that's where my team's parents were sitting. I hear, "Caleb, you have to run faster." I knew it wasn't one of my parents because I could recognize their voice from a mile away. So just this entire game, I'm hearing this one random dude calling out my name over and over and over again. I don't even know who he is, and he keeps telling me to do stuff. Keep in mind, like I said, I'm a midfielder, so I'm running back and forth continuously throughout almost 30 minutes of this game, and it's about about to reach halftime, I had had enough of it when I heard, "Caleb, what are you doing?" for the third time in a row. I turn around, look at the dude that's yelling, and I say, "Who even are you?" You know, I may have said some other things here and there that maybe probably weren't necessary for the time being. This fat dad looks at me right in the face, walks over to me, and keep in mind, I am so mad at this point because this dude, the entire game was yelling at me, and I have no idea who he is. I'm not trying to make myself sound bigger or tougher than I actually am, but I'm only 5'8", and at the time being in this story, I was probably around 5'5". So this guy grabs me by my shoulders. I had just had enough. I punch him straight in the face. My teammates were all behind me during this, and as soon as I punch him in the face, they all grabbed me, and the parents, a couple of the parents got out of the bleachers and grabbed the dad and pushed him back. He shouldn't have put his hands on me in the first place. You're not even allowed to do that. I had my right to self-defense. I don't even know why he was calling my name. I don't even know who he is, and I later realized and I learned that it was one of my teammates' dads, and I think the dad was jealous because I was better than his kid. And that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this story. If you did, come check out my channel and go check out InSheel's channel. And of course, go subscribe to AAH if you haven't already, and if you're new. That's pretty much it. Later, guys.